This is Lisa, and I'm here for a little small talk today with Alison Lebovitz. Alison is one of the program chairs for a weekend called Tribefest, which is coming up here in a couple weeks, March 6th through 8th in Las Vegas, Nevada. She's also on the National Young Leadership Cabinet for Jewish Federations of North America. Welcome, Alison.
Thank you, Lisa. It's great to be here.
Thank you for being here with us. I have got to tell you, I am personally very excited about Tribefest because I am going, and you just told me that there are more than 1,000 people registered.
It is the truth. There are more than 1,000 people registered for Tribefest, and we could not be more excited.
If you were to get stuck on an elevator today with somebody for 30 seconds, you have 30 seconds to tell them why they should come to Tribefest. What is the most compelling reason you could tell them?
Okay, my 30-second elevator speech. Here we go. You must go to Tribefest if you are 20, 30, even in your 40s, because it is going to be the #1 gathering for young Jewish people in the country. It's happening in Vegas. You're going to get access to speakers, to politicians, to entertainers, to artists, to people you've never heard of and people you've always been dying to meet in one venue for 3 days at an event that will blow your mind.
Wow, I think we made it to our floor in time. Wow.
Did that tell you?
Tell us about some of the big, sort of the known speakers that are coming that might be compelling for people to know about.
I would love to. Some of the tops, and it's impossible to name all of the ones who I find fascinating, but Ben Mesrich, who people might know from being the author of The Billionaires Club, which the movie The Social Network is based on. Mayim Bialik, who is known to me as the star of Blossom, which was that great TV show in the 90s. Today, people know her as one of the stars in The Big Bang Theory, but she's going to be one of our main stage speakers. We also have people such as Mark Wilf, who is the president of the Vikings, and Jonathan Kraft, who's head of the Patriots, and they'll be our Lunch with the Legends, which is going to be a great session. As far as entertainment goes, it is going to be unbelievable. We have Miri Ben-Ari, who many people have seen. She's been on things from stages across the country to even, entertainment during NBA basketball games. And she's an Israeli violinist who's really fused together jazz and hip hop into her performances. We also have people like Yemen Blues. I am told that Yemen Blues is really the next major musical influence in today's society, and that if you haven't heard of them before, you are going to remember that Tribefest was the first time you saw them. Another great performer I want to talk about is Y-Love. You may not know of Y-Love, but he is actually the first African-American Orthodox Jewish hip-hop artist, and he is unbelievable. And so all of those will be performing. We have a great mix of comedians too. Joel Chasnoff, who performs all over the country and also has a book out. We have many author sessions. It's going to be amazing. One of my favorite sessions we have too is J-Date will be there. We'll have a wonderful presence there, and they're going to be doing a speed dating session. So for all those single people out there who want a great way not only to entertain themselves and to network with other young Jewish professionals, if you're looking for a date, this is a great way to do that too.
So this could be like a mega speed dating, like the mega biggest one of all time, possibly.
Exactly. I want to also mention that we know that part of this generation, our generation's focus and priority is social service. And so as part of this event, as part of this adventure, on Monday afternoon, we're really going to incorporate a really exciting social service component to this event. We feel like people want ways to give back. They want ways to make a difference in the world. And we're going to combine that with some really engaging speakers, some really engaging projects as well. But the best part is that everything we'll be doing in Vegas are things that people can take back to their own communities and make a difference where they live.
Talk more about that. You obviously will have people coming to this, have different levels of involvement in their communities. Some who are very involved in their federations and in various groups in their own communities, and then you have people who probably have never done anything before. What do you say to the people who maybe aren't so active but are obviously taking a first step to come to this event? How do you go back to your community and do these really important things? What are the steps for somebody to come back and actually make something happen?
That's a great question. And we want people to know that whatever way they find inspiration and whichever way they feel like they want to engage in their community, if it's through the Jewish Federation, great. If it's through their synagogue, if it's through their JCC, their children's school, Limud, like whatever that vehicle is, we want to encourage that. Our goal with Tribefest is just to get people excited about being Jewish and wanting them to be a part of that culture where they live. And the best part is we actually have program chairs, or we have chairs of pre and post programming. And so at that event and after that event, we actually have people designated to help people when they get back to their communities, either through their local Jewish federations or through other methods, to be able to figure out, how do we gather a group? What should we run? What kind of program can we do? What are the access to social service centers and organizations where we can volunteer? And we're going to help you map out those strategies. So you're not leaving Tribefest with like this wealth of information and then feeling overwhelmed. We're really going to help you along the way to find methods to engage in your community. And if you have ideas that you want to bring back to us, we want to share them with the rest of those network people that have come together at Tribefest. So that's really our goal.
That's really exciting, because I've never been to and we're calling it a conference, I've not ever been to an event where you go and you've got all this amazing, you've learned so much amazing stuff, and you've made all these great connections, and you come back and you're like, what do I do with all that now? So that's really really important that you all are doing that. I'm excited to hear that. You know, you think about people, there's a stigma for Jewish people in particular going to happy hours and people not wanting to go by themselves places, and that whole sort of reticence of clickiness and all that. How is this conference constructed so that people don't feel like they're outsiders and that they're feeling included in the conference and meeting new people?
You know, we really feel like there have been so much leadership opportunities that people have stepped up on a community level and on a national level. So in order to make sure that everybody feels welcome, and we really have touched on that point, because we don't want there to be that clickiness. We don't want people who might be coming by themselves from a community, which is the case in some instances, to feel left out. And so we are going to use all of our resources. That will include the members of National Young Leadership Cabinet who are there. We have many community leaders who are actually Tribefest chairs within their community. We have young leadership professionals who will be there. We have JFNA staff. We have our partner agencies, everyone. And our goal is really to empower those people to be our Tribefest ambassadors. It's to look for those people to say, hey, do you know about this session going on? Hey, are you going to the mashup? You know, it starts at 7. Let's all meet here. And to make sure that we provide, as much as possible and as much as we can control it, a very inclusive environment that everybody feels welcome and everybody feels like they have a place at the table. Because I just think that that's the part of Tribefest that I love. It is finally getting a table big enough and diverse enough where hopefully everybody feels like they've got a seat.
That's great. I think that's, you know, if you've got that problem solved, I think that's really going to make a difference for people who are coming to this and don't really know anybody. And that really speaks to how inclusive we are as a Jewish community as well. You can check out more information at tribefest.org.
Got me so excited for Tribefest. I know it's 3 weeks
tomorrow.
Can we leave now? Just want to say, you know, if you see me there, if you see me in a crowd, please come up to me and tell me that you saw me on this blog. I'm not sure it'll get you anything other than a hug, maybe a free drink if I'm feeling generous, but we love to know how people find out about Tribefest. We love to know how people ended up there. And most importantly, you know, if you're at all hesitant, don't be. Go to the website, register. It's going to be an event like nothing else. And we just want to engage you in a way that you've never been engaged before. So we appreciate this opportunity to talk about Tribefest, and we hope to see you all in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time, Alison. Totally looking forward to Tribefest, and I'll make sure to tell everybody else about it. This is Lisa, and this has been a production of Let My People Grow, an outreach and engagement initiative. Thanks again.